Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Calcio with Rino Z. This is your fellow paisano speaking, and of course we're going to get into some Juventus news and a little bit of Mercado about some little tiny rumors. But as I said before, I don't want to talk about Allegri, but of course I have to because there's been an announcement that Juventus put licenziamento, fire, that which he won't get paid a dime. But we'll talk about it, and it seems that there's going to be a fight that will never end. But there's the good and the bad on this situation, in my opinion. I'll tell you mine, and I want to hear from you. Please put these beautiful likes, subscription, share. I want to see them going, hi, bada bing, bada boom, which so far so good, I can't complain. And then, of course, if you're a big Juventus fan like me, you love Calcio. Of course, today there's Champions League. I will do a little analysis about this Champions League because, for me, even though the Italians are not playing, I'll always be here and I will be talking about Calcio. The best that I can, of course. This is the best place to be. Now, speaking of Allegri, I know I've been out for a while, but as everybody knows, Allegri wanted to ask them just to give him 14 million, just to close the space of the situation, to make things clear. But then, of course, it didn't go that way because based on the court whatsoever, that Juventus is registered that he is fired, because based on the actions what he did at the Coppa Italia, everything came down on those reactions towards Giuntoli and company. As much we can say he did a good job against Gravini and company, but of course, if you cross the line, you pay the price. Now, what is going to happen? I did hear from before this has happened that Allegri was going to call the lawyers, which he's going to file an appeal, and we will see what happens. I don't know. The good part is that Juventus saved that 14 million and they can move on and do something. But the bad part is, if he goes to court, knowing Allegri, he knows the Elkann family, Agnelli, anything could happen. It could cause even more drama. Because we've seen in the past, we all say everything is good with Juventus, then there's court against Agnelli, court against Nedved, court against this guy, baby, boo boo. It never ends. So that's my only little concern about that. But let's hope not, and let's hope that Juventus can win. I know people are mad about John Elkann. I'm not a big fan of John Elkann, but what he did at this moment, thank you, Elkann. Thank you. Because you pay the price, Allegri. If you're a smart man, you should have resigned before. People tell me, oh, he's a Juventino. Well, if he was a Juventino, he won't be acting like this. Because in life, I soldi contano. Money talks. So, let's see what happens on that end. And let's hope after this that is a little bit cleared. We see the signature of Mr. Thiago Motta. And speaking of Thiago Motta, Calcio Mercado news, of course. I know that Giuntoli is doing his best to get Coop Miners. But if that deal is not going to go through, they're thinking about that Lazio player with the long hair. I can't remember his name. He has a weird name. But not only that, that's what Mr. Motta wants. But there's even talks maybe Giuntoli can close the deal with Thuram and maybe Sarmazic, because Coop Miners, come on, he only played with Atalanta. Yes, great player whatsoever, but 60 million. If they can drop it for a big deal, per carità signore, I'll be the most happiest person ever. But when it comes to Juventus with these Italian teams, they always charge us more. So I say let's look elsewhere and let's try to be more competitive, and let's worry about the centrocampo, the midfield, per favor, because, too much is too much. Then, as I said yesterday about rabiot, they are in talks by next week, and we'll see if he's going to close that deal, the 2-year contract. I only hope not. I am praying to God. I don't know about you, but please get rid of Rabiot. It's time for new faces, my fellow paisans. That's just me, because I know they want to keep him because he's been there for a while. This and that. Nah. 7 million is too much for Rabiot. He is not worth 7 million. Okay, this season he was a caca. So please, fresh air. I want fresh air. Then McKennie, that he might go to. They're in talks with Emery, Aston Villa, to do a little swap deal with. Man, I'm really bad with names, but with another player from there, which seems interesting. But we'll see how it's going to be, because McKennie, he's been playing good, but he's not getting paid too much, and of course he's looking for elsewhere. So we'll see how is that going to turn out, and then let's hope to see this signature from Thiago Motta, and let's see some action. Now I don't have to hear about Conte comment, Conte this. He's at Napoli. Let him be. I know it's not going to look pretty, because between him and De Laurentiis, I don't know, but it's going to be awesome. I just can't wait how this is going to turn out. Because I don't want him at Juventus, Conte, but I do like Conte because he's like me. He's a tough guy. Say what's up, and he has the grinta. And if you piss him off, he'll tell you to fa quattro passi. You know what I mean? So we'll see, because him and De Laurentiis, it's going to be a big drama in Napoli. Maybe by November, De Laurentiis has to find another coach. All said, stay tuned. I'll be doing a video with the Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. And until then, my fellow paisans, like and subscribe. Please share, leave your comments, because my opinion, your opinions are beautiful. Thank you for the compliment to all of you for my little boy baby, and we will talk soon. As always, per sempre, Calcio with 3 Z. Ciao a you.